day, 7 overall. Queasy, Thomas HD find the victory royale, and they repeat exactly what they said yesterday. Take height.
Don't die, Levin. Levin. Listen, Queasy and Thomas, I mean, the high ground, right? It was working yesterday. They were getting a little bit of pressure, in my opinion, from the likes of Vico and Flixie primarily. But Vico and Flixie go down very, very early on this game. Queasy and Thomas maybe noticed that, right? And was like, listen, we're not going to receive any pressure from them, because what we noticed, Levin, was that they invested all of their match, so much so that when it came down to this 2v2, they almost had nothing left.
I mean, you look at who have been the biggest players on height in the first 6 games. Vico, Flixie up there, Peterbot, Poyo up there. Both of those guys down and out of this end game. So much space for Queasy and Thomas to play with up on those layers. And it's just really great to see this from them, Vivid, man. This is what I've been wanting to see from them all year, right? We've always known Queasy to be this dominant high ground IGL. This year, he took a step back from that when it matters the most, though, relying on what he knows best, playing the high ground.
I just cannot believe, and as well, when we kind of saw, I love the way that Queasy kind of commits to that high ground. We kind of look up and it's just cones as far as the eye can see. Most players would just kind of do a few floors, maybe 2 wide. He's just like, nope, this is mine, all of it.
To be fair, there's not many players looking up at it anyway.
Yeah.
But if you did, and you just saw 300 metal just committed to high ground, you're not even bothering to go up there.
Vivid, are you seeing this? Do quick math for me, Vivid. This lead is a lot smaller than yesterday.
23 points now separate Peterbot and Poyo and Queasy and Thomas. The question was, how is anybody going to catch up to them? That 1.5x coming into full effect. A bad game for Peterbot and Poyo. Shambles up on Rift Island, goes down early after trying to land and fight to get back into the game. Queasy and Thomas, they mentioned it in that little bit of an interview right there. They saw it happen in the feed. They played their game to it. And now we've got a tournament on our hands.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Oh, uncharacteristic game from Peterbot and Poyo. They looked like they were working with scraps at times. But Thomas and Queasy, not at all. Still exactly what we saw from them yesterday, where they're looking strong, in good positions to get surge. Thomas in particular, the Monarch pistol again, it is just relentless, the amount of damage this guy is putting in with that.
That's right, and guess what? We actually have a moment from that last game. Let's listen into that game-winning moment.
I'm not gonna.
We should remember their skins. We should remember their skins. Yeah. They're dashing.
30 on them.
Okay, we know their skins though.
Yeah, Catwoman.
I got a kill.
Disconnected them on the right.
Yeah.
They have dashes to the Catwoman on the right.
Yeah, I see. Here, chop him, chop. I'm going across.
I'm on wall. I'm on here.
Yeah, okay.
I'm on yourself as well.
Yeah, I am. I did. We can get.
Spraying them,
spraying them. I don't have fizz. I don't have fizz.
60, 100 points. Dead.
Nice.
He's coming up.
Going up. Yeah, I see. 100.
30.
Crack.
Dead.
Behind you. 1 HP.
Dead.
Yeah.
Take height, don't die.
Absolutely amazing stuff there. Just to see them be excited. Levin, I want to double back. You talk about that Monarch pistol in hand. We joked about it at the start of the day. What kind of damage are we actually putting in with this?
Let's take a look at the numbers. Who do you think is going to be leading with the Monarch pistol? Surprise, surprise. No surprise at all. Thomas HD by far and away, just crazy with it. Again, if you know anything about Thomas HD and metas of previous years, it would have been the sniper rifle where you would have probably seen him be the leader. He's replaced the Monarch in that sense and is doing the big damage with it, and it's a big part of their success this weekend.
Love that from you, Levin. Honestly, I saw a little bit of a shot right there that we were getting on the stage. It was Thomas and Queasy, right? If they actually turn around in their chairs, guess who's right across from them? Peterbot and Poyo. They were actually staring each other down up there, probably sharing some emotions right there. That's awesome. They're like, hey, listen, it's game on.
That's right. Let's talk about Peterbot and Poyo here for just a moment. Very uncharacteristic out of the duo, right? They obviously had Medallion. They had mythic items in hand, but we kind of go up to Rift Island and they are just in shambles at one point. No materials, no shield.
Well, the big thing for me was that Peterbot and Pollo, they're kind of used to getting the Rift Island uncontested. Usually there was like one other team that was up there yesterday. Sometimes that was kind of just based on the side of it. But we actually saw 2 other teams up there that were interested in even capturing the Rift Island, right? And once we tuned in with them when they were actually up there on the Rift Island, I think they were only like, what, 60 damage above? And usually that's like 400.
That's literally what I was about to say, right? Where it's like, they shouldn't even have to rely on going to Rift Island to be getting their damage. Usually they are much higher before that. I think we're already seeing some changes in the way people are playing around that area of the map in the mid game, and they're clearly struggling with it. They're gonna have to figure things out, and fast.
That's right. 3rd place, Trulex and Chicho just rising up the standings. They're holding that 3rd place. And to think here, Trulex had to do this as a solo player. He has to play heals, but in those moments with this multiplier, those placement points make a difference.
Absolutely. It's exactly what you expect Trulex and Chicho to do. To be honest with it, a bit unfortunate with how that game sort of panned out towards the end. They were doing a good job on some of those mid to low layers. They get cut off, right, on low ground. And usually if you get cut off on low ground, it's, you know, it's possible to reclaim it. The problem was the team that cut them off used
C go down very, very early on this game. Queasy